What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Xenoheart13 here, coming at you live once again with another video. This time I wanted to do something kind of interesting. Well, it's not really anything too interesting. It's basically the same thing, like pretty much what I've been doing every year. I'm doing you guys a sort of a wish game, a wish list of games that I'm looking forward to next year. Now, truthfully be told, there's really not a whole lot. So, well, actually, you know what? No, that's a lie. That's a lie. I'm actually looking forward to quite a bit of games next year, right? So, we're just going to jump straight into it, And if you like this video, please leave a like, leave a comment, and tell me why, tell me if any of these games made any of your list of games. Now, me personally, I'm going to be honest with you. This list is going to be in a significant order, right? And I'm going to be honest with you. The bottom one may honestly shock a lot of you, and some of you may come at me for it. I do not care about that. I have my preferences. Personally, if the game that I'm about to say offends that is at the bottom of your list or is at the bottom of my list offends you, too bad. This is my video. But you know what? So essentially, right, the one at the bottom of my list that I'm looking forward to, but I'm just not that hyped about it right now, But it still made the list, And that's GTA 6, right? Oh, I also just want to point out that this is going to be a top 5 list with, I think, 2 honorable mentions, right? So getting back to it, right? Number 5, GTA 6. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. It's not the fact that I'm not looking forward to this game. It's the fact that it's kind of just a lack of stuff that Rockstar isn't really showing us. I mean, sure, the game looks great, but is it going to play great? I mean, truthfully, Rockstar's history, I'm going to be honest with you, I've been replaying Red Dead Redemption 2, and it's going to be going on my 3rd playthrough and stuff like that. Now, truthfully, if they can recreate the same feeling that I have with playing Red Dead Redemption 2, it makes me want to go back and play Red Dead Redemption 1. Just saying that me personally, I just feel as though I don't know if they can replicate that same type of feeling that you get from playing Red Dead Redemption 2. I think everybody in the gaming industry can pretty much agree that Arthur Morgan is pretty much the best written video game character of all time, or at least in the top 10 favorite video game characters ever written. You know what I'm saying? But there is a lot to look forward to, right? The sprawling city of Vice City in the country of Leonida and stuff like that. I may have mixed those two up. It might be the city of Leonida and the county of Vice City. I don't know. But it looks good. Jason, Lucia, they look absolutely wonderful. I gotta respect those jiggle physics, 100%. Personally, like I said, I'm just saying it's one of those things where until they show some real gameplay footage and show us how it's gonna work or how it's gonna differ from GTA 5, I don't know. I don't know if GTA 6 will move up in my list. That's why me personally, there's the number 2 spot that I'm going to be telling you guys actually made my most anticipated game of the year. I'm just saying, So, GTA 6 comes in at number 5. It might move up, but probably not by much. You know what I'm saying? Number 4, Hellraiser Revival. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Completely honest with you guys. Right? Just right here. Okay? Look right here. This is a horror game that we absolutely need, right? And hopefully, if it does well, that's why I'm planning on buying it day 1. Hopefully, if this Hellraiser game does well, it kind of shows other developers exactly what us as fans of horror movies actually want to see in video games. There is really nothing else to say about that. I'm just saying that this game is going to have all of it. It's going to stay true to the source material that is Hellraiser. It is going to push the limits of what Hellraiser is. It's going to push the limits of an M-rated mature game. From what I've even gathered, the game opens up with a hardcore BDSM sex scene. I'm not saying that that's going to be the only reason why I buy this game. Slightly. But it's more along the lines of saying, like, I want a horror game that feels like that it's going to feel loyal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that if this game does really well, and Clive Barker coming back as, like, you know, as helping this one, it's like this is his thing. Clive Barker's just gracing us with this game. He's giving us pretty much a lot of stuff that we're looking forward to from it. But I'm just saying, it's like Clive Barker's Hellraiser revival is set to probably set the bar for what us as gamers are looking for in a modern / like current gen. Well, I guess would also be considered modern, but what we're looking for as gamers, as basically just that, what we're looking for as a horror survival horror actual 1-to-1 movie game. You know what I'm saying? Or a game based off of a movie. You know? Now, my first honorable mention that I do want to mention, right? It goes hand in hand with this one. Is going to be Halloween. The reason why it's an honorable mention, and the reason why it's on this list, it's probably not on everybody's cup of tea list, but the reason why I'm looking forward to it is quite due to the fact that this is probably going to be another one that's going to be a win if the team behind this new Halloween project knows what they're doing with the single player mode. I'm not against like the cash type games where it's online multiplayer and stuff like that. I'm not against it. Friday the 13th was good for like the first couple of weeks that it was out, and then it just kind of went downhill from there. You know what I'm saying? Texas Chainsaw, we haven't seen anything from that. I'm pretty sure that's just gone off the face of the earth. That's why I'm saying the reason why I feel like Halloween is going to be different is because like it's adding that single player aspect, where I believe, if I remember correctly from the gameplay showcase / other stuff, I believe it was the gameplay showcase, they said that in this one, in the single player story mode, you'll be able to play as Michael Myers. And personally, I love that. I also kind of wish they would have added like a mode, not multiplayer wise, single player wise, where you get to be one of the survivors and actually run away from Michael and you recruit other people, which I believe actually that's probably actually what they're doing. I don't know. But, I'm just saying, it's like, give us, like, if Hellraiser does good, which I know that it will, it's exactly what people are wanting in a horror movie style video game. If it does good, hopefully other things can lead into it, like a better Friday the 13th game, a sole single player Halloween Michael Myers video game, and maybe even Freddy Krueger. You know what I'm saying? Give us all that. So that's that for Hellraiser and Halloween. Number 3, you see, this is like the top 3 is going to be kind of like going to be a big thing, right? Number 3 is Marvel's Wolverine. Now, truthfully, with this one, Marvel's Wolverine, Insomniac, it never misses. All right? We all know that the Spider-Man games, even though a lot of you are probably going to be in the comment section saying, like, well, they're way too easy. They're way too easy to platinum. Like, the replayability value in it is like it's not all there. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Stop telling yourself that it isn't. I'm just saying. But looking back on it, the Spider-Man games that we've gotten from Insomniac, whether from Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Spider-Man 2, and now Marvel's Wolverine. Just saying, it's one of those games where we just have to trust the process of it. Because when it comes down to it, Insomniac Games knows what they're doing as far as superhero games. And personally, when it comes to Wolverine, I have seen the gameplay footage. I've seen how the story is pretty much going to go, not from leaks, but just from, like, I've made kind of like some speculations of my own and from reading online and stuff like that. I'm just saying it's one of those, I'm trusting it. I'm trusting Insomniac to do Wolverine justice, and I know that they will. They're even going to be giving him an M-rated mature thing, which is why I'm highly looking forward to this game, right? I don't really necessarily... Wolverine's not really in my top 5 favorite Marvel heroes, because truthfully, but that's a discussion for a different time. He's in the top 10, he's just not in top 5 for me. Don't come after me, but I'm just saying it's been... like, what, 3 years? I think Spider-Man 2 came out in 2023, right? It's been like 3 or 2 years going on since we got Spider-Man 2. And I'm going to be honest with you. I platinumed that game. I did. I platinumed Miles Morales, and I platinumed Spider-Man 1. Like, I'm not... And truthfully, I'm going to get Wolverine either way. But Insomniac, if you're listening to this, doubtful. But if you're listening to this, I'm not saying I want much of a challenge to get the platinum this time for Wolverine, but make it less easy, I guess, you know? Or at least make it like a bit more challenging to gain these trophies. But either way, you know, keep doing what you're doing in Insomniac Games, because this game is going to be absolutely awesome. I have absolute faith that you guys know what you're going to be doing with Marvel's Wolverine. So I'm looking forward to it. There we have it. Marvel's Wolverine, number 3 in top 5 favorite games that I'm looking forward to in 2026. Number 2, right? And I did say that this one was going to be one that I'm looking forward to because it is in one of my most anticipated games of 2026, right? Number 2, Resident Evil Requiem. I'm pretty certain that, and truth be told, yes, in my honest opinion, Resident Evil Requiem is more so going to be my game of the year for 2026. It's my most anticipated game of 2026. Not GTA 6, right? And maybe it's honestly due to the fact of, like, I'm not trying to hate on Rockstar, but here's the thing, right? Capcom, to my knowledge, I cannot really remember if they've ever really done one. But unlike Rockstar, when Capcom sets a release date, they keep it because they're confident in their skills. I'm not saying that, like, you know, Resident Evil, Requiem, or any other games in the series are like $2.5 billion of an entertainment product like GTA 6 is going to be. No, I'm not going to say that it is, nor will a Resident Evil game ever be worth that much. But the product speaks for itself. And truthfully, after the Game Awards, they just actually revealed Leon. So we are getting Leon back, bros. I'm just saying. There's absolutely no reason why any true Resident Evil fan shouldn't be picking up this game. Not just saying for the fact of, like, I've seen a lot of people be hating on Grace. This is a breath of fresh air for at least me personally. Because personally, I absolutely love the character of Grace Ashcroft. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, I've never played Resident Evil Outbreak like what her mom is from, Alyssa. And maybe it's because I'm pretty sure it was like a Wii game? I'm not sure. But it's one of those things where you got to look into it. And it's not only like a breath of fresh air for brand new, like for us, but it's also for the actual game. It's pretty much like a brand new game. Not just saying because it is going to be a brand new game, but because we're not playing as someone. It's kind of like that same feeling that you got when you played Biohazard for the first time, right? Playing as a new character, and like you're exploring a new environment and all that stuff. The only difference is this one, you're playing as, yes, a brand new character, Grace Ashcroft, but you're also playing as Leon Kennedy, but you're also not playing in an unfamiliar place. You're playing in Raccoon City. So that's why I have very high hopes for this one, because new character, returning legacy character, returning legacy location, right? And there's also a rumor speculating that the characters that we might also be seeing, there's a hint of Sherry, there's a hint of maybe Hunnigan coming back, or, and this one I'm really hoping because we haven't seen her since 4, Ashley Graham. Because if you listen to the dialogue, I forgot when it was. It was like at the factory area, maybe. But it was one of those, it was on that area specifically of the remake when Ashley said that she wants to be an agent just like Leon. Now, go back and watch the trailer. When you hear that lady she's talking to Leon, honestly, for me, it's come down to either Sherry or Ashley, right? It's one of those. Because we all know that Sherry's also working with the FBI, right? Kind of the same as Leon and stuff like that, or at least part of it. But I'm just saying, there's a lot to look forward to in Requiem. And personally, that's why I'm probably going to be buying it twice. Once digitally, and then I'm also going to be getting the Steelbook Deluxe Edition. Because I love Resident Evil. I do. I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. I have yet to put a few games on the channel. Me and, I fucking hate the fact that he changed his channel name again. Split Reality. Me and him got to redo our playthrough of 6, but look forward to that. We should be having that done. I promise we're going to have our playthrough of Resident Evil 6 up and running, full playthrough before Requiem comes out. We just got you just gotta be a little bit patient with us and stuff like that, because currently we're also trying to figure out a way to finish up our GM series on 2K25 before 2K26 drops, probably in March. But there's that, right? So that's why Resident Evil Requiem comes in at number 2. Not just, like I said, because it's something that I'm highly looking forward to next year, right? That's all I'm saying. Before we jump into number 1, which there's been no speculation on whether or not it is being released next year. I really hope that it does, right? I'm just saying. But the last honorable, there's actually, there's two more honorable mentions I want to say. Pragmata and, let's talk about Pragmata for a little bit, right? Pragmata was announced back in 2020 for the PlayStation State of Play showcasing the PlayStation 5. I'm just saying, this is probably, I believe, the last game that PlayStation and Sony have to release that was part of that lineup, right? We've gotten, I forgot what that game is called. What's it called? Ghostwire Tokyo. I had to look at my game shelf. Ghostwire Tokyo. We've already gotten Horizon Forbidden West. There was a few other ones. I forgot what they were. But all I know is that the 3 main ones that I looked at was Horizon Forbidden West, Ghostwire Tokyo, and Pragmata. Those were like the top ones that I was looking for. Oh yeah, and Miles Morales as well. Which I pretty much played all of those except for Pragmata, because it has yet to be released, and we finally have a release date. I believe they said it was coming out in April, like April 29th, I think, of next year. So looking forward to that. Love the hacking system that we're doing in this one, and from what I've also seen, I believe there's already a demo out for it on Steam, and apparently there's going to be a demo for consoles coming out early next year. So I'm looking forward to it. Going to be downloading it immediately, and I highly, highly hope that it's going to be as good as what I'm making it out to be, because I just need the satisfaction of saying that this game that I've been waiting for going on like 5, almost 6 years at the moment, is something that I'm looking forward to. So there's that. All right. Last honorable mention before I get to my number 1 spot. Last honorable mention is My Hero Academia All's Justice. Now, when it comes to anime games, I am a huge lover of them more than anyone else. and stuff like that. I'm not saying like I'm a huge anime nerd because I still have yet to play the new Bleach game, right? But I played every Naruto Storm game, every Naruto game that there is, and I played every My Hero Academia game. I played the Jujutsu Kaisen game. I played the Demon Slayer games. You know, there's that. You know, not to brag, but the reason why this one feels like it's going to be a different My Hero Academia game compared to My Hero Academia One's Justice 1 and 2 is because this one, not just from the title of All is Justice, but they have a campaign story mode that's dedicated to the final war arc of the series, which just wrapped up, by the way. You should go and check it out. But I'm highly looking forward. I know I keep saying that I'm highly looking forward because it is. It's true. 2026 is going to be a great year for gaming, right? It is. But not only are we having a final war arc story mode, right? But we're also getting a brand new mode where you get to play as any single person from Class 1A, from Deku to Bakugo to Shoji to Koda to Todoroki, I don't know if I said, to Yaoyorozu, to Froppy, all of them, to Uraraka. You get to play as, and personally, one of my personal favorites, Mineta. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be a great hero one day. But I'm just, like, you get to like go and do training exercises, team up with other heroes from Class 1A, take on other missions from other students throughout the school, from All Might to Aizawa to, I believe, President Mike, even Vlad King, maybe, I don't know. But it's just one of those things where it feels like a very authentic anime game experience because you get to take your own character from the show and set them on like their own individual story, kind of like their own individual little story mode. You know what I'm saying? Now, personally, I'm probably going to be playing as Great Explosion Murder God Dynamite, or I might honestly just play as Mineta. Nah, who am I kidding? I'm going to play as Bakugo. But there's that. Now, so yeah, that's why I'm really looking forward to it. And plus, My Hero Academia All is Justice gets bonus points because it's being released 2 days before my birthday on February 6th. My birthday's on February 8th. So, Bandai, or I forgot who's making it. But please, someone send me a code for My Hero One's Justice Ultimate Edition for PlayStation. I would absolutely be thrilled. I would, please, for my birthday. That's all I ask, right? That's all I ask for, right? But for the piece de resistance, my number one game I'm looking forward to next year is a no doubt honorable mention for Game of the Year. Hopefully, if it does get released next year. And I am talking about Tides of Annihilation. There are rumors speculating that we're hoping to get Tides of Annihilation in 2026 because certain news sources and trusted leakers and rumors have stated that we are in fact going to be getting Tides of Annihilation next year. I'm not just saying that I'm looking forward to playing it due to the fact that Jennifer English, which has now been nominated for basically 3 out of the 4 past, has won Game of the Year for 3 of the 4 past years. You know what I'm saying? Jennifer English is a phenomenal voice actress and actress for her role in Expedition 33. Haven't played that one. I know, blasphemy. I plan on doing it at one point to see what all the hype is about. But truthfully, it literally has Clive, the voice actor. I forgot who plays him. Ben Starr. It has Ben Starr and Jennifer English in it. So I feel personally to myself, I like Final Fantasy 16 and I like Baldur's Gate 3. That's why I personally want to give Expedition 33 a chance. But I also feel like it deserves a chance because I'm not really one to judge a game before playing it. You know what I'm saying? Unless I don't have the money to, then I kind of just have to watch from the sidelines and stuff like that. In which case, I'm pretty sure a lot of you know, games are sadly not free. So, I just have to take people's words for it and say that it's a good game. You know, that's all I'm saying. But getting back to Tides of Annihilation, the reason why I'm highly looking forward to this one is that it looks so great. not even just for the fact that Jennifer English is coming back, because once you, as like this new character named Gwendolyn, taking place in like rural London, that's kind of in the dystopian future, and it's so, because it also takes place in an era where it's kind of like King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. Now, those are exactly the types of stories that I absolutely love hearing about. King Arthur and all of that stuff is absolutely just, it's so great. And truth be told, we've gotten 2 like story-ish trailers for this game, and we've gotten 2 gameplay trailers and 1 story trailer, and all I can say is that this game keeps hyping up my expectations for it. That's why personally, and truthfully told, this is personally why I think that GTA 6 will not get my vote for Game of the Year next year, because let's face it, it has Jennifer English, and she's already been, like, as a person, has, you know, been winning Game of the Year for the past, well, minus Astro Boy, or Astrobot, but has won 3 of the last Game of the Year nominations. You know what I'm saying? For Best Actress, for Expedition 33, for Best Game in Baldur's Gate 3. I forgot what the last one was. I think she was somehow a part of Elden Ring. I don't know when that was, but that's what I've heard about that one. But she is just so well deserved, and I'm looking forward to the next like game to play with her in it. And maybe I honestly may have fallen in love with her as a character, like for the work that she does. Or maybe it's just the fact that like she's just so amazing in everything that she does. She puts her whole heart and soul into it, and that's why I gotta give her mad respect for it. You know what I'm saying? But here's hoping, and I'm praying, that Tides of Annihilation gets released next year, because that game, as well as Resident Evil Requiem, I feel personally that it would give GTA 6 a run for its money. Not really so much Requiem, but Tides of Annihilation definitely is going to give GTA 6 a run for its money. It's going to be probably close, but I know that the freaking Rockstar fanboys and girls are going to be gooning over, you know, those jiggle physics in Vice City. So, but truthfully, there's going to be a lot of good stuff to look forward to in Tides of Annihilation. You can't go wrong with the work that they're putting in for it. But yeah, though, I just wanted to make it's not really been a quick video, it's almost like a half-hour video, but I just wanted to get on here and pretty much do like somewhat of a small video, let you guys know what to look forward to as far as what's to be expecting on my channel next year. We're going to be doing, me and Split Reality are going to be doing some Resident Evil 6. We might both be doing Let's Plays of Requiem. I will for sure, so look forward to that. I'm going to try to talk him into doing it, so look forward to that on his channel. And look forward to also doing where like me, Jacob, and Joe are going to be doing some more stuff and another player, so look forward to that. We're looking forward to it. We have some Christmas videos planned, so look forward to those being released in the next few days. We're probably going to try to get it done in the next probably by next week. We're going to try to get it out before Christmas. If not, definitely before the New Year's. So keep an eye out. Have your notifications on for both mine, Mex Luigi's, Split Realities, and other players' channels. Look forward to it. But yeah, those are essentially my top games I'm looking forward to next year, 2026. GTA 6, GTA 6, Hellraiser Revival, Marvel's Wolverine, Resident Evil Requiem, Tides of Annihilation, and honorable mentions of Pragmata, My Hero Academia, All's Justice, and Halloween, the video game. That's my list. If any of these games made your most anticipated list of next year, please let me know which one of them down in the comments below. I look forward to reading it, like reading all the comments that you guys are looking through. Like I said, please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, comment, anything that you want to do. Add this video to your favorites, show your family, show your dog, show everybody. I'm Xenoheart13. I'll catch you all in the next video. And I don't know if I'll be recording anything personally on this channel until like after the new year, but I'm going to try. But if this is happen to be my last video of the year, I hope to see you guys next year. Take care, guys. Happy holidays.